too good.
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a... There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence...
She had to be rescued?
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino?
That's all I can say about it. The person involved...
Sorry. The moons...
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought...
Tighnari is pretty much our last option. So let's hope...
The good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go... sorry, we should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me,
Good idea. I'll wait for Tighnari here.
All right, then. This...
Who did the Ajalenok nut offend?
Hey, Jer. Still musing about Aji nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and...
No. No need. Don't encourage him.
Well, sorry for interrupting the Aji
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Azulate?
We'll get to that. But first, introduction. And you remember the Traveler.
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero...
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jer? Our valiant hero. Might as well join since you're here, am I right? Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago, when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, in my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came... I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity... To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Ajalenok nuts into a small water skin without a burst... Sorry again with the Ajalen...
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Ajalena."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Ajalenok nuts." I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like the...
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with the...
Well, the world's a big place.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice...
A cat?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's... Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand... That is... Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Ajalenok nut.
Huh.
Ajalenok nuts are not to be under...
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty
Huh. So, a similar...
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning. Speaking of, Sino, Tighnari and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're... that's for sure. But there's enough... because the story doesn't end there.
Oh, yes. Where was I? As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So... I thought that was strange, of course, because records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces...
That's right. The Temple of Silence is... and the home of Tighnari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino as the temple's current leader. If something strange happens... But it turns out, a lot of people have... See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about... Tighnari should be done on his end. Let's head...
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too
It's fine. I feel like I haven't slept in two... Whoa. That's your normal? Traveler, Paimon. Oh, and... Huh? You don't have to apologize. No, I just... My head was kinda muddled earlier, but I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, but... I really don't remember anything.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. I'm still hearing those words in my head. It's just... All I remember are those... one moment I was heading to the stargazing point. I'd calculate how many moons are there in the sky.
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from...
Not really. His memories are blurry, but he remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice... Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it...
Which means, at the very least, with a single sentence repeating in your heads...
Still not a lot to go off of.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla? No, I was... Sometimes, my friends and classmates, I don't talk about it a lot because, well... so, I...
Ah, I see. Well, but I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Okay, then could I come?
Sure, but on one condition. If your condition isn't stable enough before then...
Of course.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tighnari.
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my aunts... Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case...
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose...
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Jur and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest...
No need. Besides, I feel... You sure? Don't push it too hard. Don't worry. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my... If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll...
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Thank you, Travel. Of course, if anything starts to feel off...
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that...
Huh. Is that... And here I thought it was an intestinal issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock.
Oh, brother, not...
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand.
Then?
You'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's got a...
This is getting more insufferable by the second! Put a sock in it already, please! Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please!
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to...
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice, Traveler.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally.
You know what? Akale's helping out the academia. Do that.
Hold on. I thought you were
Moons. Ashalenak. Moons. Ashalenak nuts? Are the moons going... nuts? Oh, no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug. Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over... sorry. Wait! Is it because of all Paimon's muttering just... Oh, sorry. Hey! You make it sound like Paimon... Well, she'll just have to show you her... You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Be right back. She's pushing herself... saw right through me, huh? I apologize for the sudden emergence. Well, that's true. So, for our sake, that's right. Layla was already in bed. By the time she realized the danger... Quicksand near the ideal viewings? Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately, but... Why would Well, all in all, looks like... Oh, Layla. What have you... My guiding stars! I think this door can be opened using the device next to it. Just like I thought. Ugh, what was that? My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it. What's going on? It's too much. I don't understand. The ground is... Where am I? It information isn't rushing. How many moons are there in the sky? My head hurts. But how many moons are there in this? What's going on? The same. How many moons are there in? Isn't there just a cat? I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. How many moons? Does it want me to fuck? Well, it's not like I've got other. Don't be scared. And so, I followed the cat's cries to find... It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up. Thinking back, it all started when I touched... I've heard fellow students talk about it before. How sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience. Of course. Still, carrying an umbrella doesn't mean... No need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. Well, I think that about... and just in time. Traveler! Wow! Paimon didn't even know Ha! Does that mean since Paimon...
A beverage that puts people to sleep. Better saved for work hours.
What? So you can nap on the job? Who does that? Beep boop. Oops. Oh, hey them. Comic. Oh, and you too, Marak.
Sorry. Hope we're not interrupting. Miss Layla?
Oh, I'm fine.
I see. And...
No, he didn't. Wait, where are you going? You just got here.
I'm going to do what I can.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him! Well, looks like I get you to myself. It's been a while, hasn't it? How... So, a busy life of adventuring for you... Oh, is something wrong? The desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. Don't force yourself to talk about it, of course. But I've worked on several projects in the desert before. So if there's any...
No, I don't have anything to hide.
Well, lucky...
Yes, you have been quite...
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you.
I do the amount of work that is required of me.
Yes. You and your step... Now look what you've done. I've lost my train of thought.
The problem in the desert...
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now? Mature.
Continue, Miss Layla. I'm curious as to how this incident
What did I tell you? This one doesn't have...
Alright.
Could you still use some extra hands on this?
Huh?
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. Al-Haytham's expertise in ancient languages. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends. And friends are...
Wait. I'm involved.
Oh, please. I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious. We couldn't stop you from joining if we tried.
Well, you've got me there. This suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chance to volunteer.
You imagine...
Mechanical life forms might also feel homesick from time.
Huh. Now that you mention it, Marak's core was a...
That could prove useful.
You're sure you want to come with us?
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important to count on friends at times like these. Our pleasure. It's a plan, then. All right, we'll head back to our place. This one hasn't been on a trip in a while.
I'm not worried. It'll get done.
Would it kill you to help everyone?
I do help. It's called
Oh, of course.
Goodbye, you three.
We'll see you soon! Oh, and Kaveh, your coffee beans! You were too busy glaring at all hate. Well, we're pretty close to the academia now. Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. Right. I'll follow the doctor with the blessing of the stars. I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink it.
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you pro-
Ha, very funny. No, wait, Paimon's... Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with sand in my shoes?
Whoa! There are monsters here? Sure didn't say anything about that.
Probably means he didn't run into any. Because we're just unlucky.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
We'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck and we'll be golden.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Fulfill our pact! Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Ugh!
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's just one. The only way forward is through that.
Oh! Is it time to hunt for her key? Don't worry. With our adventuring experience, we'll find...
Marak, wait!
Marak seems interested in these jars. Go smash them.
Ah, well, we would hate... Marak, this isn't really...
No idea what that means, but Marat does sound...
So, mechanical life forms do have the...
Well, with Marat leading the way, we should be safe, right? Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Adventure time! Rev the engines! Full throttle! Off we go!
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guy to a mechanical suitcase. Aw, thanks. Hey, wait.
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. That said...
There are 3 doors.
So, we split up. No pun intended on that last part.
Yeah, that might be our best option.
Good idea. And the minute things go south...
Ooh, this is getting So, who's teaming up with who? Paimon calls dibs on the Traveler!
Well, this takes me back. Last time we were in the desert together, the 2 of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh? Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place. And we'll have ourselves another thrilling... duel.
Huh. What's with the awkward pause? Were you expecting me to stop you from saying something stupid? You two can have 1,000 duels for all I care, after we're done here. For now, focus on the task at hand. This chamber is huge.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of... stone.
Huh. There's a pattern on this. But... Huh? Look! The shape seems to match.
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other...
Let's search the area, but be careful where you step.
Ooh, got one. Ouch, but watch out. The edges are kind of sharp.
Got the third piece. We just need one more. Huh. Look, a cat. Could it be the same one,
I don't think we need to worry about startling him.
Yeah. If anything, it seems like he wants a...
Way ahead of you! I lost one! Excuse me?
Oh, he led us to the last piece.
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his...
All right, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure...
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting to say that for...
Just activate them.
Huh. It worked. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Oh, true. And the looks fall short.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plants.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These 3 figures look a lot like the 7 pillars.
That's right. These are our colleagues.
Our what now?
You sure about that?
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is, these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Hereshef, Minister of Ministers. The god Amun's most trusted records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? Sorry, couldn't resist.
Okay.
Wait, really? I've got so much more where that came.
Where were we? This is Sobek, the Crocodile King, captain of captains, as the name suggests. And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost as good as me.
A scribe. Did he manage archives then? Like Alhaitham?
Wait, that's all Alhaitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe was such a cushy job.
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does seem like he had...
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities. The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man then.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these three the only ones represented here?
Maybe because the three of them were extra close?
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorate.
Or we could just take a picture. Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there...
Huh. There is.
Looks like the Ibis King left you some homework.
Give me a sec. I'll try and translate it. The ministers are unvirtuous. The scribes... My end is not humanity's end. Hereby bestow upon you all... Wait, so... They went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it all...
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't pleased with this gift he bestowed upon them. Seems more like a punishment. Such as the...
Which means... the goat's the one who got.
Huh. Yep, not as good the second time.
What?
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we keep going?
Yes, no time to wait. Here you are.
Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know. Oh, Marak stopped. What is it? Found something?
Looks like...
Let's get it out then. Come on. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good job.
Let's take a look.
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over
In that case, there must be other pieces.
All right, and let's look around. Hey! Why?
I thought Marak was helping.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the work?
No, I doubt you could do that.
Exactly.
But I can. See?
It's all coming back to me. How insufferable it is to work with this...
We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll work on this piece. You take care of the rest.
Found one!
Scatter! Flicker.
Good teamwork. Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove, but we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create strong winds. Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here, I won't be...
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? then sit right in front. So watch and learn! Scanning. Done. Huh. That's one big cat, and there's a shattered crown. I think it's
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble. But the fragile crown was shattered. Here I leave the name.
Gudars. I've seen that name in a history book, but he was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who wants you not—
That's right. Although during his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn. But by then, it was too—
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable path.
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here. Does that—
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of higher status. And as we know, Layla and Jur both heard the sound of a cat.
You're saying the Ibis King, one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret, is here, still helping those in need?
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Wait, there it is! The cat! Ah! Marak went after him!
The cat's showing us the way forward. Come, let's follow.
Okay. Come at me! Feast your eyes! Huh. The cat's—
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. It looks— Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert yourself. Huh. The scene
Seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the Jinn-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought. But enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Snake venom was her self-chosen end. Here I leave the name. Makai.
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She's mentioned in tons of papers about the desert. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity. After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years, until her enemies attempted a coup, and she took her own.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how good— But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
Paimon meant to ask earlier. If your memories... no. To be honest, nothing about this besides, my focus is the stars. Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario. Okay. Wow. Yeah. For such a big place, it's so... Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day. Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw... Some might even make them transparent to better... it sounds so nice. Wait a second. I think I see something up there. Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh. Alright. Sit tight, everyone. Okay. So, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of and a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff? Well, when you put it that way, come on then. Let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something super valuable. Thanks. I think that's everything. Most of the these seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out. Right! Let's arrange them in chronological order before... Okay, now let's take a look. Maybe this person fell in by accident. Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about... So, either this person's an ace adventurer... An optimist, huh? That's right! You're detailed and passionate. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. Well, it's almost magical how words like that can make you feel like... I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Until I Oh, looks like you... See? Told ya! That's what happens when you don't... And all this talk about seniors and juniors? He was a student just like... Whew, he sure talks a big talk for a student, though. Huh? What is it? Did no, not I was just thinking. And this might... you noticed too? I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into... Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you meant if it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away. Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. That way, if anyone came to the rescue... Whoa! That's genius! Well, I learned that from... Oh, no! It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher! Simple as... Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes... Whoa! Hang on! That's a lot of info... The Ibis King. So... Did this person actually meet... Sorry. Who? Jeez, not again! Stop teasing her, Traveler! Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail. Oh, I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeru know about King Deshret, and most in the legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise retainers. He also left behind treasures for future generations. Now, this message indicates this student, but to think it's possible to... We don't know when these notes were written, but didn't the 7 pillars Yeah! The notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Oh, this is the last page. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was... wait, but it said... Huh. Our friend said something similar. And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist. Great, Ibis King! I think Paimon raises a good point. Alright, I think that's all the clues. Oh, it's Marak! That means Kaveh in the...
Hello? Anyone up there?
Yeah, we can!
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited.
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting.
Wow. We all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah. What a...
Indeed. Whereas I...
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Oh, wait, what? You've never...
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great. What else is new?
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned.
Yeah, let's debrief.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but it feels like we...
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This place is... Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis.
Of course. Just let me sense his presence. Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
Jeez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one? What are you, a 2-man act?
Sorry. Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? I would have liked to reminisce about old times with him.
Ah, the cat! It speaks!
Of course it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all.
My apologies. Esteemed cat,
Oh, this little
contraption? No, this is...
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember, I would need to translate it into modern language. It's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. And the remodeling, quite well done indeed. This Marak looks oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can look them up if you're curious.
This cat talk.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis King was like?
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays...
Ha! I knew Marak was a great name. Go meet...
Let's see, what page was I on again?
That all went over Paimon's head.
Hello indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your companions. But you are all guests. It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way. Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, your house sure is...
I fear it's not quite what it used. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the... Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. A chubby fellow. Anyway, tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself be presented with a gift. Alas, it's a first-come, first-served...
What? So the treasure's gone
Treasure, you say? Not an Yes, and no. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. What causes our rise and what obliterates love and hate? What determines truth?
The more he talks, the less Paimon...
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to...
Another who
Oh, so that's the event those two
priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking to them. No conversational skills whatsoever. Now, humans like you who stumble in here from time to time...
Hold on! We're getting off topic again. The 3 questions you just mentioned?
That is a story that...
And we're in for another long...
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it not? And our king, he watched us speak of the present. We were his proud Yet, King Deshret, in fact, from the beginning, Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro...
Like a card you can never seem to draw.
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar, and I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But subjects like us were... So it was then that King of course. You're more familiar with their... And let me tell you, when it comes to chess is an exercise in... In fact, neither of them were good at chess. What are you...
No one's laughing.
No, not you. It's Goti. He's laughing for right. Of course you can.
What is even going on? Has he, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words? I have half a mind.
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord.
In that case...
Getting to the part about the 3 questions.
Yes, we're almost... Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my Eternals. The first person who caught my eye, I asked him, what causes our... I found his answer quite interesting. So I bestowed upon him the power to deceive. The second human I chose, I asked her, what obliterates love? And I found this to be another fascinating response. So I granted her the power to...
But both of them...
Now then, young one, riddle me this.
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all... My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen. So... I asked her, what determines truth and falsehood? As you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear. But, alas, 3 people... Wait until her wisdom is in line with the...
No wonder there was no 3rd stone slab. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her.
Well, it's not merely because her story remains as the remaining priests of this place left or passed on. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red Sands. But sometimes I can't help but... If that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question...
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but I only chose the special one. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was...
The author of those notes we found?
Yes, I think that was his name. In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my 3rd. He was, of course, exceedingly clever. Too much power could be dangerous in that.
Oh.
Yes. He said he did... I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing... I could not give an exact reason, but on it... So? Stick close to your companion, I said.
So, does that mean his
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Sandik. Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Wait, does that mean...
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today, their progeny are scattered to...
So the person you protected could...
Yes.
Could I...
Of course. I have nothing...
Did you also save me and a man named Jer?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle to flood. So I replaced that knowledge with simpler Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again.
How many moons are...
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. I believe it had something to do with... Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the meaning.
Oh, I I see.
As I said, young one, you are... If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it? There's only so much a cat's paw can do, so I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose. Oh, splendid! Another one! Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little... For that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood, disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides...
Oh, are you talking?
No. He's pestering me for another game of wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for... Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept...
It appears that's something you...
I suppose so. All right, then. Time for me to extend my winning streak. And for you all to head home. In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions. But that is for me to reckon with.
Excuse me. Do you even know what time it is?
You're exaggerating, Professor.
I'm making a point. There's a difference.
Sincerest apologies for keeping you wait.
See, that's what I call...
Nope. It went way smoother.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Oh my, did you look up? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Darshan, you would know. Perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age.
Or perhaps he just... See? Marak agrees.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant? That could have...
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what...
Yeah, I've always thought of myself as just...
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been...
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there.
It's fine. Oh, wait. My stuff... right.
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan. All I have to offer are my homegrown... Although I suppose it's not impossible.
You really don't have...
Hardly. A few passing...
Thank you.
Of course. Now it's getting late. Some say desert nights, others...